everyone, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of Now in ENC. Today, I am joined by Kelsey Curtis from Knee Deep Adventures. Hi, Kelsey. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Okay, so first, tell me what you just came back from doing this morning.
So we just finished a paddle on a Tar River. We have a partnership event with Blackbeard Roasters, and we call it the Coffee Paddle. So we meet up at the coffee shop and just kind of network for a little while, get to know each other, and then we go out and paddle for about an hour or so right here at the town commons. And so then we supply all the equipment and gear. We just do a short guided trip down to a sandbar. And it was great out there today. It was so peaceful. The scenery's great. You don't even realize you're in downtown Greenville.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What is
I've
your...
been doing these paddles for a few years, and their coffee is amazing.
I agree. I really like their oat milk latte. That's like my favorite latte that they have. What's your order?
I really like their white mochas. That's always my go-to.
Ooh, I haven't tried their white mocha, so that's something that I should try next. So can you tell me about Knee Deep Adventures? What exactly y'all do? Where you're located?
So we're a mobile business based here in Greenville, and we cover Pitt County area. We've been in business for about 6 years now, and we provide kayak and paddleboard rentals. We also do lessons and guided tours.
Okay, cool. So when it comes to when people want to find y'all in terms of, do y'all have like a location, like a set location, or is it meetups, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we take reservations. So reservations are required. We meet people at the river, and there's different launch points that we'll use. And so people contact us over the phone or through email. We also have a sign-up sheet on our website. So they'll make a reservation one of those ways, and then we meet them at the river with all the equipment, give them a mini lesson, show them a map of the river, and kind of help them get started. Or if it's a guided tour, we'll send a river guide out with the group. And so that way they don't have to go to a storefront and go out of their way. They literally just make a reservation, and we meet them right there at the water with what they need.
So what are the guided tours? Are there different types of guided tours, or what exactly encompasses a guided tour?
So we do quite a few different guided tours. We'll do some that are longer than others. So Falkland to Greenville is a really fun one that we do. That's 11 miles. We do a shorter one that starts at Town Common and ends at Port Terminal. So that was only 3.5 miles. And we go other places by request. So we've done them in Tarboro, Little Washington. We've even gone to Windsor and done the Kashai River on some guided tours. And then we do custom events through our guided tours. So we'll do like night paddles, coffee paddles, one guided tour we do. We do dog paddles, which are a really fun guided tour where everybody brings a dog out in a kayak or paddleboard, and we go down to the sandbar and let the dogs run and play. So we offer quite a variety of guided tours, but we also do private trips too. So a lot of times we'll do a guided tour with just a family or a group of friends or a group of coworkers, and we'll lead them downriver and do kind of like an environmental lesson on local wildlife and things like that as we go. And so those are a lot of fun, and I would say on average, our guided tours are anywhere from 2 to 4 hours.
Okay.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, that seems like something that, that now that it's summertime, it seems like a perfect kind of little weekend adventure that people can, or not even weekend adventure, because I guess people, if they're not working during the week or if they have some time off, they can, catch up and try to see what these is it just paddleboarding, or is it canoeing as well, or?
So the majority of what we do are kayaks and stand-up paddleboards. We do have a couple canoes we'll use every now and then.
What's the difference between a kayak and a canoe? I don't even know the difference.
So kayaks are a little bit of a newer sport than canoes.
Okay.
So a lot of times when you see a canoe, there's usually 2 or 3 seats. It's usually a deeper boat, and they use a single-bladed paddle. Kayaks are usually a little bit more lightweight. We use a double-bladed paddle, and there's quite a variety of kayaks, actually. So there's some sit-insides, there's sit-on-tops, there's kayaks that are made for fishing. I prefer kayaks. I think they're a little bit easier to use than canoes are. but a lot of people have grown up on canoes. So a lot of times when we can encourage them to try kayaks for the first time, they get hooked on it.
Yeah, I bet. And before we wrap up this edition of Now in ENC, are there any events that are coming up or anything happening in August now that it's the end of July?
Yeah. So we're really excited about August. We have a bunch of events coming up. We're going to do some more of the coffee paddles. We're actually starting pretty soon here some paddles with Uptown Nutrition. So it'll be a similar setup to our coffee paddles. We're going to do some night tours, so those are really exciting. And we're going to do dog paddles as well. Plus, we're going to add in some trips like the Falkland to Greenville tour because they are a little bit longer, so sometimes people are hesitant about going alone. So we're going to do those as a guided tour as well. So we're really excited about August.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kelsey, for joining me and for this edition of Now in ENC. And I'm sure I'm going to see y'all when I go running on the Greenway Trail. That I'll see y'all out there doing some kayaking or some paddleboarding and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Now in ENC. And to everyone at home, well, for if you want to learn more information about how to sign up, we have that information connected to the article that this video is attached on. So be sure to check out that link. And for everyone else, I hope you have a great weekend.